Now, Midlands car maker Jaguar Land Rover could build some of the cars in Saudi Arabia. Today, the firm announced it has signed a deal with the kingdom to make aluminium parts.
It's another step in the company's aggressive expansion to make cars in parts of the world where there are millions of potentially wealthy customers. Well, our business correspondent Mark Goff's been following the story. Mark, what does this mean for the firm and, of course, also for the workers?
Well, as you say, in a nutshell, for the firm, this is another example of its rapid expansion globally. And in a nutshell, what it's done, it's signed a deal with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to start talking about building an aluminium factory out there. Why aluminium? Well, because Jaguar Land Rover thinks the future is aluminium cars. I mean, just like the Range Rover, we can show you one here. This is one of their first aluminium cars. Why aluminium? Well, it's lighter than steel, therefore it's more economical, use less petrol. It'll be easier to power by the new generation of electric engines which Jaguar Land Rover is developing too. So today they've signed a letter of intent with the National Industrial Clusters Development Programme in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Well, basically what they're going to do is they're going to start planning to build a factory in Saudi Arabia, firstly to build aluminium car parts. Saudi Arabia's got large mineral resources and it's already building a large aluminium plant out there. But what they also want is they want Jaguar Land Rover's expertise, because they've been developing the aluminium car which you've just shown here, so they're really way ahead of the game in the industry. Now, I've spoken to Jaguar Land Rover today. It's my understanding that initially they're going to be making aluminium parts, aluminium components, aluminium body parts and the body panels, but ultimately they will want to start building cars in Saudi. Implications for workers here? Well, none. The company says this joint venture will be complementary to the operations over here. And in fact, in all my conversations with the unions over recent weeks with the deal in China, which we're going to talk about in a moment, the factories here in Birmingham and Solihull, they're up to full capacity, and they will be until 2022 with the new models Jaguar is coming in.
And Mark, we know they're going to start building cars in China, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Last month they announced that they're going to start building there with Chery Automobile to build a few cars there. Basically build cars in China, build cars in Saudi Arabia. It's where the market is, it's where they need to sell them.
Mark, thank you very much. Well, meanwhile, bye-bye.